Hi, I'm Sal Henley and we're back in the Slimming World kitchen. And guess what? We've got a new cookbook, Taste the Sunshine. And I've been looking through it and I tell you, this is the one for me. Rockstar cabbage with blue cheese dressing. I'm going to try that one tonight. And then spanakopita pies. This book has got loads of delicious recipes from salads to barbecue ideas to picnic ideas. The one we're going to do today is the halloumi, potato and aubergine bake. So there's 3 stages to this recipe, and to be honest with you, the oven takes the strain mainly. I've got 2 aubergines and I'm just putting those on a foil lined tray and we're going to grill them. So when you're doing this, just remember you do need to pierce them all over. So take a fork and just prod them in there, probably about 12 times. To make it a bit easier, maybe do it on the surface like so and rotate. If you don't do this, there's a possibility they can explode in the oven. Don't want to be too dramatic, but it just makes it less messy. Then what you want to do is put that into a medium to high grill in your oven. They take about 15 to 20 minutes. Just rotate them every so often until they're lovely and squidgy and you can get the skins off easily. So part 2 of this recipe, you just take what I call the universal tray that comes with the oven. I like to use this one because it means that all your vegetables aren't going to steam, they're actually going to roast because they've got room to cook. So that's 500 grams of new potatoes. If they're a lot bigger than that, you probably want to cut them into half. And then 2 red peppers. Again, if you've only got a green, yellow, orange one, you can put those in instead. And then 1 large red onion, just cut into wedges. I mean, how simple is that? There we go. Then take some low-calorie cooking spray, spritz that all over, then get some clean hands and just toss that around. And then we're going to put that into a 200-degree oven, fan 180, gas 6, for about 30 minutes. You'll need to turn the vegetables every 10 minutes or so they become lovely and roasted and evenly cooked. So part 3. Take a medium-sized saucepan with a lid and just put that onto heat. I'm going to put that on high to begin with. Then take 8 lovely ripe tomatoes. Try and get the reddest ones you can, and then you just chop those up. Try and get large ones as well rather than medium-sized ones. And then 2 cloves of garlic goes in. I've just crushed that ahead of time. And then it's 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Good little tip, like your toothpaste, always just roll it up at the end and then it comes out easier. So that's 2 tablespoons, so make sure you measure that, it's level. Then we put in 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of chilli flakes. If you're not sure how hot you want it, just add in ½ teaspoon and then you can add more later if you wanted to. And then 1 teaspoon of paprika. If you wanted to spice it up a little bit, you could use smoked paprika. Then you give that a good stir. And I'm just going to put that over now, a medium heat once it comes up to the boil. And you put a lid on it so all the lovely juices stay in there and don't evaporate off. And you cook that for about 10 minutes. Just give it a stir occasionally. After the aubergines have been in for, say, 15 to 20 minutes, they're going to come out of the oven and look like this. So lovely and squidgy. And what you want to do is put them in a bowl and then put the cling film over them and then let them cool so that you can touch them to take the skin off. I've already chopped one here, but I'll show you the technique with this one here. And all you do is you pick up a bit of the skin and you rip it back and it easily comes away. The reason you put it underneath the cling film is so that the steam lifts the skin away for you. It's the same with roasting peppers. And if you want to get the skin off them, then you do the same principle. So if you work all your way around, and then we're just looking to cut the flesh up so that we can put it in the lovely tomatoey sauce. There we go. Just cut that bit off. And then you just roughly chop that. So I cut it into strips one way, and then just chunks the other way. Very easy. Then in here, oh, it's looking good. The sauce is really cooked down, so it's lovely and juicy, but slightly chunky still. Then get all that lovely aubergine flesh and put that in, and any juices that come out of it. Just going to add those in as well. Then we give that a little stir and we'll have a look at the roasted vegetables and see where they're at. Just going to give that a little seasoning, a bit of salt and lots of lovely pepper. So put that to one side, get the veg. Oh, they're looking good. There we go, lovely and roasted veg. What we're going to do now is have a serving dish. So I've got an oven-proof dish here that I'm going to put all of those into because I think it's going to be easier this way. And just scoop everything up. Okay, so get all those little veg in there. And again, if you didn't have, say, potatoes or enough onion, you could put some courgette in there if you wanted to. That would be a lovely vegetable to have in there. Or even some butternut squash, that would cook at a similar time to the potatoes. So there we go. Then we're going to take the tomato sauce and cover that in the tomato sauce. Then just give that a little stir around so that the sauce goes between all the vegetables, like so. And then we're going to top it with reduced fat halloumi cheese. It's 180 grams that we've got. This is a Cypriot cheese. It's a sheep and goat's milk cheese. And when you come to take it out of the packet, drain any liquid off that's there. And if you want to get 8 even slices, just a quick tip is take your knife and put it in the middle and cut down. Then go to the half that you've just cut and cut that in half again. Then cut that half into half. So then what you do is you have equal slices rather than starting at one end and working your way across. So 8 lovely slices. Place those on top. It tends to break up, don't worry, because it's sort of pushed together in 2 halves. So actually it works better if it sort of does break up slightly, covers more area. Easier. There we go. And then what you want to do is just put a little bit of black pepper over that. Then I'm just going to pop that into the oven again for 15 to 20 minutes. And it's just going to be lovely and golden, the cheese, and has sort of started to melt into the vegetables. So after 20 minutes, you can see it's lovely and grilled, the halloumi. And then we're going to just finish it off with lots of lovely coriander. So I just tend to snip some with a pair of scissors, and then you can just scatter that all over and have a little bowl of it on the side if you want. You can tell I'm a fan of coriander, can't you? There we go. And there we go. How easy is that? And that is the halloumi potato and aubergine bake from the Taste the Sunshine cookbook from Slimming World. It's a really great dish for the summer.